Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing a Q&A today, which I'm excited about because not only will you get to know me more, I get to see what you're interested in, what you want to know about me, what you want to see here on my channel more. I do a lot of weight loss stuff on my channel. I've been on my own weight loss journey, so I do videos for you about that every Monday. So if you're on your own journey, definitely like and subscribe for those, but I'll be talking about that, about my life in radio, about my life in general. I asked you guys to just ask me any question, any and everything under the sun. So I'll be going through some of those. I asked on my social media, so if you don't follow me, all of my socials linked below, or if you just have a question you want to drop in the comment section, definitely do that now and I will answer it during the time I'm reading these when the video is playing. But thank you guys for stopping back by. My first question is about weight loss, and it's about skin, like loose skin when you are losing weight. I know a lot of people are nervous about that. I luckily don't really have loose skin. I have areas I need to tone more, like these arms, this tummy a little bit. But over the past year, I've been really focused on toning because when I first started my weight loss journey, I did a lot of cardio, and yeah, I lost weight, but mama was not where I wanted to be. Like, I lost my butt, I lost my curves, so it's definitely important to use weights. I know that some people are intimidated. They don't want to be like, you know, the Hulk walking around as a woman, but that's not what it's going to do. You don't have to lift like 500 pounds. You can lift 10, 5, 10, 15, whatever it is. Just do that because you're not only going to burn fat, you're going to gain muscle, which is going to lean you out. It's going to make you just look good, toned, and help with that skin. I know that some people have a lot more weight to lose maybe than I did. I lost about 70 pounds, which is still a lot. But you know, the bigger you are, obviously you might have some skin issues, but definitely tone, use weights. That's really going to help you out to try and kind of battle that. Another question, let's see. Another weight loss question, actually. Well, it's about cheat meals. How often do I cheat now? Usually still like once a week, maybe twice, depending. You know, I've been like a lot more lenient this year because I've already lost my weight, but I do want to keep it off. I'm not trying to like go back. That's why it's a lifestyle change. But when I first started on my journey, I would only cheat one time a week and one meal. I always say cheat meals, not full on cheat days. You don't want to go in that downward spiral, girl. So cheat meals, when I first started, I cut out all my vices. Alcohol, which is not like a vice, like I wasn't like addicted, okay? I wasn't just like throwing it back, but I would like socially drink. So when I first started on my journey, for about the first 6 months, I didn't drink at all, even socially. Even when I was like out at the club, I was like water bottling it, the DD. But yeah, definitely cheat meals once a week if you can. It is a lifestyle change. Some weeks I do 2, some weeks I even do 3. But like I said, I'm not trying to gain that weight back, so I definitely try to stay consistent. Biggest celebrity I've ever met. This is a question, I guess, from someone who follows me for radio. I do work in Palm Springs. I do my radio show there. I do afternoons. I'm also a music director, which means I schedule the music for the whole entire radio station. I work with the record labels to, you know, talk about music we're going to add and work with them for artist promotions, and I help our program director come up with ideas for our station. So I'm in charge of all of that. I also do voice tracking for 2 other stations, one in Joplin, Missouri, and one in upstate New York in Syracuse. So hi guys, if you are here from any of those stations, my home base is Palm Springs, California though. And the biggest celebrity, I mean, I told you guys I have a story about my almost Beyonce run-in. That would have been epic. We're in the same room, breathing the same air. But biggest probably was Kim and Kanye. It was like a surprise meet, kind of, because I went to a listening event. A lot of times when you work in radio, you get invited out to different like industry events to hear people's albums before they come out, so you can go back and talk about it, give your opinion to your listeners, and like via social media and stuff. So they'll do these events for on-air people, tastemakers, people in the industry that they want, you know, the opinions of the music. So I went to Tiana Taylor's listening party a few years ago, which is Kanye's artist. So he popped up with Kim. This was like after North, but before Saint and before the Paris stuff. That's probably why I actually got a picture with them and they weren't like crazy. But Kanye was really nice. It was so funny because when he walked in, you could tell everyone was like intimidated. No one wanted to like ask him for a picture, even though it was like probably 100 people in there at the most, maybe 75. And I mean, it's like intimidating. Like, do you want to get shut down by Kanye in front of everybody? No. So he was actually really cool though. He did take pictures with most of the people that were there that asked, and Kim took pictures with people too. I mean, her security was a little crazy on me at one time because like I was like, Kim, you know, I wanted to get a picture and they were like, no more pictures. And then my boyfriend actually ended up talking to Kanye for a second. He's like, hey man, do you mind if, you know, she gets a picture with your wife? And he was like really cool. He's like, yeah. And then like he had Kim take a picture with me. So like that was biggest celebrity moment. I was like starstruck for sure. I know some people have their opinions about Kim and Kanye, but they were super nice in person, to me at least. And she was like super skinny in person. This was before she like got on her whole weight loss thing. Now I was like, girl, her waist was like my pinky. But another food question, or weight loss for food prep, like what's my go-to food prep? I really just kind of eat the same things all the time, so that's pretty easy for me. I talk about this in my weight loss videos. I don't do the atypical like reheated chicken every day. I do usually eggs for breakfast. I'll eat like some fruit right when I wake up before I go to the gym, drink a bottle of water, come home, make myself some eggs, and then from there it's like kind of like snacks versus like actual full-on meals. Like, well, I mean like soup. I'll have a lot of soups now that it's colder. That's like one of my favorite things to do because they're super satisfying and filling, but not like packed full of like calories and carbs. It's like the easiest way to do it. So soups, I'll do like sometimes like little half salads, Faya yogurt and fruit. I'll just have those that work with me, carrots and hummus, and I'll, you know, every few hours grab one of those. And then for dinner I usually do like a salad, some chicken and rice, like Mexican style bowls. I mean, I'm always changing it up, but I'm just keeping the flavors that I like. That's the easiest way for me. So like I say, like, don't go off of someone else's food prep if you know you're not going to really like it or be able to stay consistent with it. Find something that's going to work for you. All right, guys, so my camera just overheated. I had to take a little break, but I'm back. If I look like a little different position, it's because I had to let it cool down. I love my Sony Alpha, but that's the only thing. If you record too long on it, it will overheat. But the next question, let's get back to it. Another radio question. How did I get started in radio? I always tell people, if you're looking to get into really any career, an internship, that is going to be your best bet. That's going to get your foot in the door. So definitely look to see if you can get an internship. That's how I started. I actually got an internship when I was like a teenager in high school at the station I work at currently. I was obsessed with radio. I thought the DJs were so cool. They would like come to my school and I was like, I want to have their job. I actually didn't even think that I could have their job. I just like wanted to be their friend. But then, long story short, I found out that the station I work at now had an internship program through my high school. I interned for a couple of years. When I turned 16, I got my first like weekend shift, like 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Yeah, and worked my way up from there. So definitely internship if you can. With anything, even if it's not radio, that is like the best way to get your foot in the door, because then when you're ready and you've learned everything, it's like, why are they going to go to someone they don't even know? They know that you've learned it. They taught you to, you know, use the equipment there in their building. Like, you're a shoo-in. Next, my boyfriend, how long have we been together? If you guys follow me on social media, you've probably seen him and our little fur baby, Euro. But me and my boyfriend, Reggie, have been together for actually 5 years this year. We just had our 5-year anniversary Labor Day weekend. So, love you, babe. And let's see, height and weight. So I am 5'4". I do weigh about 140 now. I fluctuate within like a few pounds, like maybe 2 pounds. Sometimes I'm like 39, sometimes I'll be 41. So around 140 and 5'4". Bloating, how to stop bloating, another weight loss question. Really, the only way to stop bloating is to not overeat, and two, I find like carbs and stuff like that always make me more bloated. Anytime I'm eating really clean, eating like a lot of like soups and stuff that are not heavy on carbs, I always feel like my thinnest. Drink a lot of water. A lot of people are like, water weight, but the only reason your body's holding the water is because you're not drinking enough water. So definitely drink a lot of water. I only really drink water. On occasion, I'll have like a soda, but that's like very rare. Like maybe I've had like 2 or 3 this whole entire year. And then, you know, some alcohol here and there as well. But yes, lots of water. You definitely want to keep your body hydrated. If not, it will hold on to that water weight. And you know, if you are trying to like not be bloated for like example, if like I'm going somewhere like on a Friday night or something and I have something really tight I'm gonna wear and I really don't want to be bloated the couple days leading up to that, I'll try to cut carbs out as much as I can and just eat really like clean and lean. Workout routine, I don't have like one set routine. I always do, every time I go to the gym, I try to go like 4 times a week if I can, sometimes 5. Actually, I've been doing yoga too, which is like, I'm trying to just build my core strength. So that's been really cool. Actually, my GM, she basically offers it at our work now. She has a yoga instructor come in twice a week, so I do that on top of my regular gym workouts. I've been trying to stay consistent with that because I'm just like looking for any other ways that are gonna help me tone and lean out and get a good workout in. So yoga is like really fun to me. I like feel like I'm really building my strength and my flexibility. I know a lot of people will lose weight and like shape out nicely with that, so I'm doing that. But mostly when I go to the gym, I used to do like 45 minutes of cardio and like 2 minutes of weight lifting. Now it's like the opposite. I'll do like 15 minutes maybe to get my body warmed up. Sometimes I don't even do cardio in the beginning because I don't want to wear myself out. I want to spend my strength, you know, with the weights and focusing on doing those exercises right. I did shoot like an exercise video of like quick, easy, full body workouts you can do anywhere. That's when my camera had a total incident and I didn't even get to finish recording that, so I'll be redoing that. I have some of the clips, I might just add them and then talk over. I don't know, I have to like see how much footage I have, but basically I will warm up. You always want to stretch in the beginning of your workout, and sometimes I'll warm up by just doing like jumping jacks or jump rope real quick to get my body moving, and then I'll go into like one day I'll do lower body, and then the next day I'll do upper body, and then one day I might do core. I like just rotate it, and then I just find good workouts. Like a lot of times I just look them up online on YouTube. If I want to like focus on a certain part of my body, I'll just search those types of workouts, and then I'll spend at least like 30 to 40 minutes focusing on those areas of my body. So if I'm doing lower body, I'll do like a lot of squats, lunges, glute bridges, deadlifts, stuff like that, and then I will go and do like 20 minutes of cardio, 15 minutes sometimes, just to like kind of like my cool down, but just to, you know, burn some calories. I mean, weightlifting, it burns a lot of calories too, but I like to always finish it off and just know I burned an extra like 150, 200 calories at the end of my workout. So that's like my routine that I go to. So that's like my routine I go to right now. So I kick the camera. And I'll finish with this one. My past relationship, because I had a lot of questions about it. A lot of people ask me, I've brought it up when I talk about my weight loss and how I was in a bad relationship, and I allowed myself to stay in it because like I felt so down on myself, and he also made me feel so down on myself. He like broke me down a lot. So people were asking me just like, I guess like how I got out of it and what exactly happened between me and him, because I keep it kind of vague. I have 3 minutes left to record, guys, so I'm gonna try to get through this pretty fast. But I'm so grateful to be in the place I am now, just not with, you know, my own self and my own confidence, but to be in a relationship where I'm respected. And that's just so important, you guys. Like, be with someone that respects you. My ex did not respect me at all. He talked down on me. He would say mean things about me. He would be super like abusive with his words, not so much like physical. Like there was a time where at the end he did, and I like actually had to call the cops on him. That was like the end of that situation. But he was like emotionally abusive. He would break me down. He would talk about my weight, call me ugly, say all these mean negative things, and I'm like, but yet you're with me, so joke's on you. But I felt so bad about myself, and I allowed him to do that. So I always say, you know, work on yourself, love yourself, find confidence in yourself, and find someone that lifts you up, that makes you do better, makes you be better, and never disrespects you. Like if they say anything negative about you, even when you're arguing or fighting, if they try to put you down, just know that that person is unhappy with themselves, and you don't deserve that. You don't deserve someone that's going to degrade you and put you down. I know sometimes we get stuck in situations and you can't help who you love sometimes, but most importantly, love yourself. And I'm going to end the video there. I hope you guys like this Q&A. I will catch you guys back in my next video. Definitely follow me, all my socials below. I have it all linked below. If you have a question, leave that below. And also let me know what video you guys want to see next on my channel. And thank you guys for checking back in.